Hello everyone, I am Amta from NourishDoc, and in our daily sessions on education of natural medicine, we have a very topic that's, I think, very dear to a lot of us: skin. Skin issues. We all want to look great. All want to have an amazing skin. I think that's just the way it is. But what we're going to talk about is how acupuncture can help with skin issues, whether it's acne or it's eczema or some of the other things. And we'll be talking with Dr. Stanley. Hi, she's a very young acupuncturist who's
Hi,
joining me. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Well, welcome to our show. And I was just telling our viewers that we're going to be talking about how acupuncture can help with the skin problems. And most of the
Yes.
Asians, they have amazing skin, as you have.
Thank you.
It's like most of all the Asians, you go to Asia and they have amazing skin, like flawless skin. I don't know how you do it. So it's like a just appropriate topic. So before we do, maybe you tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll go into these skin issues.
Okay, so I'm Christine. I'm from Indonesia, and I'm 26, and I'm an
Oh wow.
acupuncturist. I've been working, yeah, I've been working in Chinese medicine related health with skin related problems for around
Yeah.
4 years now, and I
Okay.
studied in Taiwan and also in China.
That's
Yes, so right
amazing.
after our graduation, yeah,
Wow,
I
you're
came
probably one
back
of
to
the youngest
Indonesia.
acupuncturists. You're one of the youngest
Yeah,
acupuncturists out there.
yeah, that's true.
Well, congratulations. Welcome. That's great. That's great.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, let's start with the skin problems. Let's start with what type of skin issues? We know different type of skin issues like acne, pimples, all kind of things. But so
Yes,
maybe you start with what is it that acupuncture, from an acupuncture point of view, how does acupuncture view the skin issues? Whether it could be pimples, acne, or eczema, or boils, or you name it, right?
yeah. I think the basic of the reason why someone has skin problems such as acne or cysts is because they have heat in their lungs and their stomach meridian.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of time we would diagnose first and we would talk to each of our patient because every patient is different, and of course their lifestyle are also different. So we really want to get to know their diet,
Yeah.
if they're getting enough sleep or not. That's very important for have good skin.
Hmm.
But first I would diagnose through popping,
Hmm.
yes, and then I would consider the type of acne that they have
Yeah.
before I jump into what kind of procedure I want to go. So first,
Hmm.
but most of the time in Indonesia, especially when the weather is very, very humid, a lot
Yeah.
of the patients that I have usually the causes could be because of the liver chi stagnation as well, especially in women. Yes,
So liver cheese stagnation, is that's what you're saying? The liver
that is the
is
liver chi. The
yeah.
liver chi attacks the lung first. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yes. So liver chi is not I would say yang deficiency.
Yeah.
Yes. And then because it takes for a long time for it to build up, I think stress and your diet with oily food and greasy food really cause liver chi to really stop being stop working as it is, so it start to attack lung chi. That's why, and as we all know, lungs is really related to our skin and hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what I would
Oh,
say.
okay. So that's kind of how it happens. So the liver chi attacks the lung chi, and then the lung chi is attached to our skin and hair, and that's when our skin and all this liver chi kind of happens because we're eating greasy
Yes,
food. I mean, that's one of the
yes,
reasons,
yes,
right?
one
And
of the
what are the reasons?
reason,
What are the other
like
reasons? Like,
not sleeping well.
oh wow, not sleeping
Yes,
well. Okay.
yes, your quality of sleep is really bad, and you stay up late at night. And then also people, I would diagnose my patient with how they respond to when we talk. I get to know their personality as well. So a lot of
Yeah.
time, people that have problems with liver chi are people that are very agitated.
Oh.
They get very how do you say, easy to respond and fast to answer, but not in a pleasant way.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I would just assume immediately that it was liver chi, but then I would do further check on each patient.
So,
Yes.
okay, let me ask you this question. Since you are in your 20s and you know a lot of teenagers or even people in their 20s they get acne, right? A lot of teenagers they
Yes.
get acne.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
and you think and it's very common amongst teenagers. So you think they're eating more. This is because of the most of the teenagers are staying awake. You know, they're partying too much. You know, they're
Yeah.
sleeping late at night. So is that one the reason, or is the hormonal imbalance? Like, what is the
The
reason why suddenly this acne starts on the teenagers and when you are in your 20s, right? I mean, you don't have
yes.
it, but most of the people have it.
Well, hormone imbalance is, yeah, the main problem, yes. But what
Yeah.
causes hormone imbalance? But as we all know, teenagers, they're very active,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
usually active people also have a really active liver.
Okay.
So if it's not being transferred well, for example, when you're very active but you're not working out and you're not sleeping enough, the liver chi
Hmm.
would be too much for the body of teenagers, and that would cause problem like skin problem. I've had
Hmm.
many teenagers come to me with similar problem, but a lot of times
Hmm.
their acnes are caused by their dampness in their stomach and spleen.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes. So as we all know, if we don't
Mhm.
sleep, your stomach really produce a lot of acid.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So the yeah, it doesn't function well, and
Hmm.
also as you can see, it also related to liver as well in Chinese
Hmm.
medicine, Wu theory.
Hmm.
As we can see, yeah. So it all correlates, but I've seen teenagers that don't have pimples as well. So I think it's
Okay.
really individually, you have to really get to know their
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I just made a comment because I see, you know, generally speaking, the teenagers have a lot of pimples and acne.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, true.
you know, so that's okay. So let's say, so we talked about the root cause, right? You're talking about
Yeah,
the, you know, the chi stagnation, right, in the liver, and then from the liver it goes to lungs, and then the skin issues happen. So all this is kind of correlated. So how can acupuncture help that, and how does it work? Now, that's what we want to learn, right? How does acupuncture
yes.
suddenly start clearing the skin and, you know, you have a glowing skin? How does that whole thing work?
Well, I think, yeah, same. We would diagnose each individual differently, and then we will
Yeah.
use, and we would find out what is the root cause first. Next,
Okay.
then we would proceed to which points that we wanna use. And then,
Mm-hmm.
but if patients are not, if they're scared of needles, I would prescribe herbs for them as well.
I see.
And
Okay.
then, yeah, and then local needling also works really well for the
Mm-hmm.
area of the pimples. That works really
Mm-hmm.
well as well.
Yeah.
And basically, I would ask them to really take care of their diet, so less young food and more yin food. Yes, a lot of
Okay.
time it is caused by heat and dampness. So I really wish that they could take care of their diet, because they only comes for acupuncture like once a week, and your diet you can change that every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think both me and our my patient have to work together to achieve
Mm-hmm.
their desired result.
So it's the dampness you're saying, it caused by the dampness. So define dampness in Chinese medicine. What exactly dampness means, right?
Dampness, yeah, dampness means heat but there's also wetness inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so I think it makes sense if you see the type of acne that we mean. So
Yeah.
if you see fungal acne, why
Mm-hmm.
there's fungal acne? Because there are water there, so
Mm-hmm.
it can cause fungal to grow because there's water. That means there's dampness. Dampness is
Mm-hmm.
because there's heat as well. So water, the heat trap the water, it becomes damp.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
it's a
think
different
weather,
response. Yeah.
yes, weather really plays a big role here. And yeah, like I
Mm-hmm.
say, Indonesia is very humid here.
Yeah.
So that I've
Yeah.
seen a lot of dampness in each of my patients.
Yeah. So, okay, so you talked about people who are scared of needles, you would give them herbal medicine. So, can you tell us some herbs, like common herbs? This is not a medical advice, this is just educational session that we are doing right now, but
Mm-hmm.
just common herbs that you use or you help with your patients with.
Uh, do you know tangkui? Tangkui. Tangkui is a type of herbs that I would prescribe for female, especially. It will
Oh,
nourish. Yeah, it will help nourish their liver, and
mhm.
also ginger works really well for people
Yeah,
that have
ginger.
dampness.
Wow.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
ginger, yeah, it will warm your stomach. It will it will dispel a wind as well, and our lungs tend to
Yeah.
easily attacked by the pathogen of wind from outside. So
Mhm.
every day, if we drink a glass of ginger water, that would really help because, like I said, lungs really plays a big role in the health of our skin and hair. Yes.
Okay, so ginger helps, basically eradicate some of the radicals that are toxins inside the body on a daily basis. If we take ginger, like in form of water or some other form, then it will help
Yes.
cleanse the body from inside, and then the skin automatically gets cleansed, right? That's
Yeah.
the logic I'm understanding, right?
Yes. But if you want to look deeper into it, this might work for certain people, but this might not work as well because, like I said, each body is different.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I would suggest people that have pimple problems to come for acupuncture to get to know like what they can help to fix as well. Because I believe, yeah, like I said, both of us, me and my patient, have to work together to achieve the skin that they desire.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, we understand that. We're just getting a picture idea here. So,
Yes.
what about facial acupuncture? What are your thoughts on facial acupuncture? It seems to be very common nowadays, especially here in the United States. People are talking about using facial acupuncture. Does that help anything with the skin problems? Or it's just a cosmetic alternative.
I think yes, it's also a cosmetic procedure alternative that is safe and natural.
Mhm.
And also, I think because our body can actually produce collagen
Yeah.
naturally, yes,
Mhm.
but a lot of times when we turn 25, when it started
Mhm.
to decrease, so
The
by
collagen. Yeah.
yes, your collagen. So by doing acupuncture regularly, it will stimulate collagen in your body to your face. Because a lot of times, yes, we
Mhm.
have collagen and we consume collagen, but if it
Yeah.
doesn't distribute well in your blood system,
Yeah.
I believe that it won't go as max like it won't have the maximal result that we want. So I think acupuncture here really plays a role in helping us
Mhm.
to achieve that natural health, natural glow, natural
Mhm.
skin, and as well you get a lot of bonus.
Yeah.
Basically, your skin, your sleep quality will increase, and you will feel that a lot of times you would secrete a lot of pee.
Mhm.
That's when you
Okay.
really Yeah.
Yeah,
You would release a lot of toxin through that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. When I go to acupuncture, I used to go regularly once a month before the COVID. I've been a bit careful, but you feel like I felt like the whole energy, like it's kind of a drain that's happening in my body, and suddenly,
Yeah, that's
you feel like sleeping sometimes. You feel tired. At least I used to feel tired after that, and then after one day, I'm like all ready to go.
yeah.
You know?
Wow, I love that you have that experience because, yes,
Yeah.
I think we live in a really fast-paced world and people really take slowing down for granted. So I think acupuncture really um give people the chance to really slow down and just have your me time once a week or
Mhm.
once a month, like you.
Yeah. Great. Well, thank you so much, Christine, for being with us. And hopefully, our viewers got what they wanted. We were discussing, I see people joining us now, but have been discussing how acupuncture can help with your skin problems. So, Christine, just to summarize, Christine talked about detoxification, how acupuncture can help with the detoxification and really understanding an individual issues from the root cause of it, what each of
Yes,
us has, and then accordingly, using acupuncture as a personalized medicine to really detoxify, right? So once you have the detoxification happening in your body, then your skin and all the other things are naturally going to become all right. I mean, that's the gist of it. That's a summary of it. All right, Christine,
yes.
anything you'd like to add before I wrap up?
I guess people take time to try acupuncture if you haven't, because I feel like you will experience a really good time and you will feel so much better from within.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I vouch for that. I try acupuncture. I'm a regular acupuncture person, and I think it just amazes me the energy that it can help you build, and also have a clear skin and detoxification of your body. With that, we'd like to wrap up this session. Thank you so much, Christine, for joining us from Indonesia, and thank you everyone for watching us. And we will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.